Shelley Tonti. Shelley had a list, but just we're going to pick one. What is being done, we'll pick two of them. What is being done to get Elon Musk out? And what is being done to take money out of campaigns?
Okay. The Elon Musk thing is the most bizarre situation that I've ever experienced. I can tell you that as an American and a student of history, not even I could have conceptualized that we would ever be in a position like we are right now. And when I talk about I think we've been underreacting, the moment that I realized that we have been grossly underreacting is, funny enough, when I saw Elon Musk in the Oval Office with his kid. That's just an imagery that you have never seen in the free United States of America. And it was startling, and it should be startling to you. Because we don't have, and I know a lot of people disagree with the words oligarch or things of that nature, but this is what that is. A government where people are able to buy their way into power and into influence. And that's what he's been doing. He has been purchasing his way into the White House. And we saw him do it step by step, but not just into the White House. He also purchases ways into your phone and onto your TVs. Losing Twitter, losing social media is one of the deepest cuts that that Democrats, that anybody who is for democracy, irrespective of their political affiliation, have experienced. And we're going to have to address that, and we're going to have to find ways of counteracting that. I have a bill that we're working on right now. I don't think I'm allowed to say I have a bill. We have a bill that we are working on right now, for instance, because money in politics is really important to me. I think that if you care about environmental justice, or you care about common sense gun control, or you care about equitable funding for education, or whatever it may be that brings you to your politics, then money in politics should be the most important thing to you. Because right now, we are seeing historic levels of spending, and every election cycle, we are seeing it harder and harder for people. Every voter, one person, one vote, that concept is being thrown away. We saw last year in 2 primaries, the most expensive House primaries in the history of the country. And every year, they spend more and more, over $20 million in primaries, hundreds of millions of dollars in general elections. We saw a candidate for president raise $1 billion. And still lost. So that type of money is corrupting. And had we not had Citizens United in the first place, had we, bipartisan Democrats and Republicans all stood up together and say we don't want the influence of that money in our politics, we wouldn't be where we are today. So one of the bills that we are looking, we have a couple actually that we're about to roll out, but one of them, for instance, is specifically for Elon Musk, right? That you should not be able to spend money on a candidate and then also buy yourself a job in the White House. That is a bill that we are looking to introduce. And yeah, we understand money is speech. Yeah, but there are limits on everything. And right now, where somebody was able to spend $100 million and then find himself in the Oval Office is unconscionable. And we can put a stop to that. We also want to make sure that we're overturning Citizens United. Corporations are not people. Corporations are not people, and they should not have more of a voice than you do. I am somebody who has been on the receiving end of millions and millions and millions of dollars. And they don't have to bet. They don't have to tell the truth. They can distort the truth, but they can get into your living rooms. They can get onto your phones. If you remember my first election, you probably remember it. You couldn't escape the ads because of how much money was spent. But there is no fact check that comes with a campaign ad. Right? There's no fact check that comes with any of the mailers that come onto your house. So we have to make it harder for people to buy our politics. And we know that the districts that is easiest to do it in are the poorest ones. Poor districts, working class districts. If we want to have a representative democracy, then we have to be serious about getting that sort of campaign dollars, those dollars out of our politics. And that's why that is the number one issue for me. Not that I don't care about racial justice or economic justice. Not that I don't care about the price of eggs. I absolutely care about the price of eggs. And I know that we're not changing that until we get them out of our politics.